Hi, this is Dave Philippi with FabCAD, and I'm going to show you some different ways of drawing scrolls. So, using actually, the draw commands in here. So, you can use an arc to draw a scroll. You can use a polyline to draw a scroll, because Polyline has an arc option. And then you have splines, and there's a spline fit and a spline CV. So, we'll do all three of them. We'll start with the arc. So, I'm just going to click on the arc command and just pick a point, and then you pretty much have to guess where the second point's going to be. And then you notice as I move the mouse, it curls around, and so then I left click again. Now I don't necessarily have to worry about the size because I can scale it down. I just want to make sure I get the shape right. So after I've drawn the first segment, I right click to repeat the command and right click to pick up where I left off. Just make sure that your mouse is set so that the right click means enter. And then I do another piece and then a double click and I just draw it around like so. Okay. Then I could go into the layout tools and I could join them by using the join command. Okay, so this is all pretty much plain old English here. And I just join it all one piece and then I can offset it, say 3/8. Okay, it's a pretty big scroll. So anyway, that gives it the thickness, and then if I want to taper it, I can just click on it and I can draw this in towards here and draw this in this way. Okay, and there's my scroll. All right, now I can use the Polyline command also. So Polyline, and I pick a start point, and then I have arc. But here you see it gives you a view of it at the very beginning. So then I can just click and then just draw it around and do that. Okay, and then I can click on this to modify it. These have gotten a lot easier to modify because they have these extra grips in here now, these little rectangular ones that help shape things. The basic rule about drawing scrolls is that the harder it is to draw, the easier it is to edit, and vice versa. So if it's easy to draw, sometimes it's harder to edit. So usually the easiest scroll to draw is using the spline CV. So you just do straight lines. You just go here to here, here, and it just creates. And that's what you do. And then when you click on it, you've got these little expandable grips here, which these are really neat. This is a fairly new feature in AutoCAD and FabCAD. So this helps get you the shape that you want. So doing it that way. Okay. One other feature about the polyline is that you can, let's go back to that, pick a point, pick arc. I can do a tapered scroll right from the get-go with this because I can go in here and click on the width choice, and I have a starting width option, which I'll leave at 0. Well, let's say 0.1. And then the ending width, I will put at 3/8. And you see what's going on here? I'm getting a little bit of this is a solid tapered arc pattern. Isn't that cool? Now, I can click on this and I can shape it as well. Okay. To create different types of designs. Now you may say, well, you make it look pretty easy there. I said, well, that's true. I've been playing around with it a while, but it doesn't take a whole long time to get the feel of it. Just remember what the first scroll you ever made, if you're a fabricator, it wasn't very pretty, and the first one you do on the CAD program isn't going to be pretty either. But a little bit of practice, and just follow the prompts on the screen, and then you'll be able to generate all kinds of neat-looking scrolls. Of course, one other thing you can do is just go into our design library, and we've got, like under King, we got thousands of, well, probably close to thousands of scrolls. Here's an iron and steel. This is scrolls in King, and there's 606 scrolls in here. So you could start with one of these, and then bring it in, stretch it, explode it, stretch it, modify it, and do whatever you want with it. Those are your basic options for drawing scrolls.